Hi guys, it's Lizzie here. So today I'm going to show you how to do this makeup look using products I've never used before. I used a couple of pigments from Geek Chic cosmetics, which I've had literally for ages and I've not got around to using them. And it was just a sort of quite a neutral eye and then with a pop of colour on the inner corner, and then I did some purple brows as well. So if you want to know how to recreate this look, then just keep watching. So I've already done my foundation as I'm doing a first impression of the Sleek Life Proof foundation. So I will leave that below once it's online to let you know what I think about it. Today I don't really know what I'm going to do with my eyes. I am going to use some loose powders, so I'm going to put a powder under my eyes just to sort of catch any fallout really, because I don't want to ruin this foundation. So just taking a beauty sponge, and I'm going to put a thick layer of this under my eyes and we will dust it away at the end. I don't normally do this because my under eye area is quite dry, so this obviously isn't ideal if you have that, but I will just really spritz my skin after. Okay, there we go, looking great. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is take a colour from the Fall in Love palette by Barry M. Let me find a brush. Yeah, I'm going to take this colour here, so it's just a neutral brown shade. Just going to run this through the crease and blend it up and out. Now I did a swatch video of this and it wasn't the most pigmented thing, but it was only about £8.99 I think, and actually they're fine on the eyes, so I don't really know why the swatch video was so bad. I took this palette with me away to my mum's for Christmas, and I used the orangey mustard shade and the red, and they were really lovely. They blended really well. I think they would be a bit better over a primer though, and I didn't have one with me, just to make them really stand out. So I want to really blow this out, and I will do underneath the eye as well, but I'll do that after, once we've done the main bulk of the loose pigments up top. So my eyebrows are really dark because I dyed them yesterday, so they don't really make up in them, they're just yeah, freshly dyed. I always dye them blue black because I quite like that purpley tinge to them. Okay, there we go, it's a very nice colour. For the eyelids, I'm actually going to try a pigment I've not used in ages. It's by Geek Chic Cosmetics and it's called Born Under a Bad Sign. Is it going to focus? There we are. So they're all linked to TV programmes or games and things like that. I don't actually know which this one is linked to, so I'm not really down with those things. I just literally know nothing about them, I just know about makeup, and that this website has the most beautiful pigments. It's vegan and cruelty free obviously. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you what it looks like. Let's have a go. Okay, so it's a, what do you call that base colour, like grey brown, and then it's got blue sparkles in it. So I'm going to spritz my brush. I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush because we want to pack on the colour. Actually, what I'm going to do is apply a base as well, so we just leave that brush there. For that I'm going to use this one by Medusa, and it's just called Stick It. It's their sort of eye primer. There we are, Stick It by Medusa. So you have to really warm it up, so it's quite solid. Just so you get a nice thin layer of it over your finger. And I'm going to pat that onto the eyelid. Just lightly pat it, because I don't know what it's going to do to the foundation on my eyelid. I don't really want to remove that too much. You know, some products really like lift off what's underneath, but this one doesn't seem to be doing that, so that is quite nice. Now with my wet brush, I'm going to take some of this powder, really top off the excess, and then it's very dark, hang on. This pigment is really lovely, and I'm so happy that the blue sparkle is staying in there. Sometimes these like loose pigments, the glittery parts in them or the bigger particles don't actually transfer very well. But this is a really nice sticky primer, and the brush was wet. you know, we're doing all the things to try and help it too. Okay, so it's just a quite nice taupe colour. I don't know if it's going to focus. Now what I'm going to do is take a bit of it on a fluffy brush and just blend it out into that crease colour, just because we've got some harsh lines where the sort of sticky primer ended and things like that. Make it as smooth as possible. So I always find using a fluffy brush and making sure it's dry for this stage really helps. Oh, it's so shimmery. Now for the inner corner, I don't know if to go pink, which I would use this one in the Meteor Storm palette, or if I should go green, in which case I would go Mermaid from NYX. Let's swatch them both and see what we think would look nicer. So there are the two colours. Oh, the pink's not showing at all, obviously. The pink's a lot softer. I think I'll go Mermaid because I've not done that in ages. For that I'm going to take a pencil brush. And the green also is going to match the sparkle in here, even though it's quite subtle, but yeah. I'm going to add loads of this because it's beautiful. This and Frostbite are just the best two NYX eyeshadows, I reckon. And there's one called Girl Talk, that's quite nice. They're all the prismatic ones. I do like a really extreme inner corner highlight. You don't have to take it as extreme as this if you are not keen. Okay, now for underneath my eyes I'm going to use another one from Geek Chic Cosmetics, and it's called We Are Coming, and I will try and show you. This is a fairly similar shift to the last one where it's got that turquoise sparkle, but the base is a bit more grey. I'm going to give this a go and see what happens. I'm going to take this shadow stick from Manna Kadar, it's called Jelly Bean, put it underneath the eyes as a base. For this I'm going to do one at a time. Did you just hear that? That was my stomach. Is this doing anything? Yeah, it is. Now I received this in my cruelty-free beauty box, and I absolutely love it. It's so good for quick, easy makeup. So I put it on under there. Maybe I can blend it out with this brush, just lightly. Then I'm going to spritz that same brush. Take some of the powder and try and pat it over the top. Do one at a time just so it's still wet. Not wet, but you know, the base will be a bit sticky still. Okay, that's a nice colour too. It's just less warm than the top, but I really like the fact that everything has got this teal sort of sparkle to it. Over here's a bit of a mess, I'll sort that out in a second. So to sort out this join, I'm taking that fluffy crease brush, just sort of buffing over the top. There we go. Take this underneath as well, so it will still have some of the remnants of that other colour. I can't see a thing. There we go. Okay, yeah, I like that. It's quite dark underneath, but I think once we've got mascara on top, it will be fine. When I'm filming and I don't know what I'm going to film, I just get out a variety of things, put them on the table, and then, you know, hope for the best. So I try to use as many of the things I've bothered to get out. Just to warm up underneath, I'm going to take that crease colour again and just blend out underneath this grey and sort of sweep it around, blend all the edges. This will gradually start to take away some of that powder as well that we put under there to catch any fallout. I've had those makeup Geek Chic cosmetic pigments for so long, I so rarely use them. I've got a few more that are really lovely as well. We'll try and get through those at some point, not today, there's already enough going on. Right. Okay, I think that is nice. Now I'm going to sweep away all this powder. You don't need it anymore. But actually there really wasn't much fallout, just any bigger specks of glitter. So I've swept all that away. Now I am going to use a highlighter for that. I'm going to use this one from Medusa. I was looking at the word but it just wasn't registering. It's called Moonlight. It's got a like cool toned yellowy green under like flash to it. And I think it will complement the green on the inner corner. If I was feeling daring I'd use Mermaid again, but don't know. So for this, like always, I'm going to use a big eyeshadow brush and just take this onto the tops of my cheeks. This was the blush I got out and I just don't see that working. I'm going to get a different one. And I think I'm going to use a mixture of these two. This is by Gosh and this is called Strobe and Glow Kit No. 2 Blush. So yeah, I'll take these. At the moment I'm loving using this blusher set with this fibre optic brush from NYX. So I'm just going to dot between the two and take this high up on the cheeks. Both these colours are a little bit shimmery, which I quite like because I always wear such full coverage matte foundations and I know shimmer shows up texture and I don't have smooth skin, but I do prefer the shimmery finish. As always, sleek contouring kit to contour, tiniest bit. There's already quite a lot going on. And now it's a really big decision as to if to do my eyebrows purple or not, because my hair is quite dark purple at the moment, other than the roots. I think I will. I'm going to take the purple in the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, take that on a brow brush and just start to fill them in. I've lost my favourite brow brush. Oh my gosh, what's this on my face? Hang on, is it purple? Ooh. Okay, whatever it is, it came off very easily. I think it was purple eyeshadow. Yeah. Right. Let's get that off. If you ever get fallout, you need to get the like softest, fluffiest brush you own because it will sort of wick the powder off your face. If you use something dense, it's just going to press it in. Like how you use a dense one to press loose pigments into your skin or anything like that, you know. You then use soft ones to disperse products. So it's only slightly purple, this. It's not like if I used Urban by Urban Decay. That's for when I want a more purpley brow. This is just like a little bit of something. So after this I'm filming a video about why I became vegan a year ago. Minus 2 days, it's the 1st of January today. I became vegan on the 3rd, I think. I basically was running, well, I was like making sure I've used up all my chocolate and Christmas bits. Now for my mascara I'm going to use Witch Lash from Medusa again. It's this one. It's got a super flexible brush and it's got the small plastic like silicone bristles. I don't know if you'll be able to see. These sorts of bristles. So there we go guys, that is the makeup look complete. I hope you liked the tutorial and you learnt something new from it. It was a bit random, I didn't really know what it was going to turn out looking like, but I'm quite happy with it. I really like the bright green on the inner corner and those 2 loose pigments from Geek Chic Cosmetics are beautiful. They haven't creased or anything like that. I think they look really good. So yeah, thank you for watching and showing your support and I will see you all soon. Take care, bye bye.